Hey, it's Eric Schoenfeld with BostonWorldPartnerships.com at the Boston Media Makers monthly meeting over at Doyle's in Jamaica Plain. Sitting here with Josh Grob, Director of Products and Services for OnLatte Incorporated over in Cambridge. How are you, Josh?
Good. Thank you very much.
So what can you tell us about the OnLatte printer?
Well, the OnLatte printer is a printer that we've made that prints images on the foams of beverages such as cappuccinos, espressos, lattes, and even beer. We're a small company right now in Cambridge. I'm one of the co-founders, and we've just been building this printer, and now we're ready to sort of manufacture and sell them for resale.
So what was the inspiration for building this printer?
So my other co-founder, Alexi Piccolo, is the principal inventor, and he was watching some YouTube videos on baristas doing the hand pouring, right? And basically, they make a little tree or an acorn or something, and he was watching that and he goes, you know what? There's got to be a robot that I can make that can do this for me and make 10 times better pictures. So he started from there. He learned how to hack HP cartridges so that he could control where it sprays the ink, and then we started our own first images.
Excellent. Now, how long have you guys been around for? When did you start?
So the prototype has been in development for about a year, and it culminated with an acceptance at SIGGRAPH 2008, which was in August. Around that time, we officially incorporated, became a company, and have done some services. Just to plug a little bit, but we've been to the inauguration and done other trade shows, and people want to hire us for our printing services as well. So that's where we are today.
Now you mentioned that you're going into production. What's your estimated kind of production timeline over the next couple months?
So we're trying to get it by the end of the year. There's a few problems we have to solve with just the ink cartridges themselves and just the form factor of the unit. So it's going to take a few months to really get through that and to raise a little capital. But hopefully by Q4 we'll have 1,000 units ready for sale. We already do have 57 pre-orders though, people who want to get in on the very early rounds on them.
And are those mostly from Boston-based businesses, or are they nationwide?
No, they're all from all over the world.
Excellent.
Like I get calls from Moldova, Australia, Russia, and people want to buy 10 printers. This is the prototype printer. It's built off an old Diconics printer right here. This is actually the print head itself. And then we've hacked it together with a scanner bed, because in a normal printer, the paper feeds right to the print head. So we have to solve that problem because we have to go over a surface now. So that's why we hooked up to a scanner bed. These rails here basically do the y-axis of where the print should be. And then, there's a little bit of software in this board here to actually get the right positioning to fire the ink out.
What can you tell us about the ink?
It's just caramel sugar. So anything, when you actually brew coffee, that brown color you get is really just the sugars and the bean being burnt. And that's all we're using here. So caramel sugar, very edible, very safe, FDA approved.
Where can we find more about OnLatte?
Very good. Good question. So there's two things you can do right now. You can go to our site, OnLatte.com. That has all of our information on it, all of our blog posts. But one thing you can do is follow our internet TV series. It's called The Art of the Approach. We're just starting this internet TV series so that we can get some fun interactions with our product. Basically, we go out into the field and approach random people with images on beers, lattes, whatever, and film their reactions. So you can get a good feel for what the product can do, and it's fun as well.